Hi guys, Paul from Source Sounds in Sheffield. What we're going to talk to you about today is this fantastic Ford Transit MSRT. So as you can see, an absolute dream of a colour, this. One of the ones to have, absolutely stand out. But the problem we have with these is security. So realistically, the hassle that, as most Ford Transit owners will know, security is a biggie. Now, this has the factory security, but what we've actually fitted is one of these fantastic Starline S9 systems on here. This is the 4G system. This will communicate to an app on the customer's phone. It will let them know if there's somebody around the vehicle. It operates with the existing remote control, comes with a full dealer pack, service pack, so there's information in there. I'm just going to talk you through the security that we've done on this. I'm also going to talk you through the audio upgrade, because again, if you own one of these vehicles, you'll know how bad they actually sound as standard. So let me talk you through and show you what we're doing now. I'm just going to arm the alarm and show you the Prox Warnaway. So as I arm the alarm, you can hear the beep there. The wing mirrors have folded in. There's an LED inside, which I'll show you shortly. But this now will give us a proximity Warnaway. So something like this that looks as bright as it does. The issues that we're going to have is obviously as somebody approaches the vehicle, or should I say, you want a warning as somebody approaches the vehicle, and this does that. I'll show you now, guys. Right, so as I was showing you earlier on, I'm going to approach the vehicle. What this is going to do is give us a warning, which you'll hear as I approach the vehicle. So now as we come up to the vehicle, what we're going to get is that warning there. So we've not actually touched the vehicle, so to speak, but it gives us a warning. Now this will happen around the vehicle, so we get perimeter protection through the glass. So if we do the same on the driver's side, we'll get the same kind of thing, gents, as you can hear there. So I'm going to show you some other features. So I'm going to go approach the rear of the vehicle now. Right, so protection at the rear of the vehicle. This vehicle, as you've probably already seen, is a combi, so it's got rear seats in there, side doors, side glass on both sides. The rear of the vehicle is obviously where people attack. So what we've got with this is we have a facility where, as you approach the vehicle with the existing Ford keys that I've shown you, is this additional Bluetooth tag. But as you approach the vehicle, if you were to try the boot handle, and you didn't have the keys and the tag in your presence, then what would happen is the pressing the boot handle, which is a trigger in there, which has a switch in there, would trigger the alarm. So I'll show you that now. Okay guys, so we'll now approach the vehicle just to show you what's what. So on here as well is an impact sensor, which I haven't actually talked about, as well as the Prox Warnaway sensor. So the impact's really to protect body kit, wheels, etc, etc. Also has a tilt and motion sensor, jacking up, lowering down, as well as using the factory interior sonic. So these two, the factory Ford system and these, work in conjunction with each other and actually give you maximum protection with minimum awkward use, if that makes sense. So there's no additional key fob to press. So as we approach the vehicle now, we'll show you the shock sensor first. So as we approach the vehicle, an impact on the rear of the vehicle. So there's an impact on the vehicle. So around the vehicle I'll show you, so another impact. And you can hear that Warnaway. We don't want it too sensitive because obviously, but you can see there was actually the indicators flashing as well. So that gives you an audible and visual indication. Now as we approach the vehicle here, for somebody actually trying to get inside the thing, as a thief, the first thing you're going to do is try the boot handle. If we press the boot handle, then as you can hear now, that's triggered the alarm system. It's flashing the indicators and it's actually giving me a notification on my app as to the alarm is going off. So I'm going to disarm that alarm now, because obviously it is a little annoying for everybody around us. So we'll just actually disarm the system now. So there's the factory key fob and we'll unlock it. So then unlock again. So that's the alarm, and it really does. We're honking the factory horn. We've also set some programming on this to give us the unique sound of the siren, but it really is a loud sounding system. and works fantastic. So we'll get inside the vehicle, we'll talk you through some of the other stuff that we've done. Right, okay, so this is basically what you would get, so the package. So as you can see here, this is the alarm system. It's showing the app on the box there, as you can see, which is free. We also add data into this, so we had a SIM card in the system, so this will communicate with you, so it will give you live tracking, give you updates on arming the alarm, disarming the alarm. It will give you a voice call or a text if the alarm triggers. This is the pack, so obviously we've got the Ford keys here. These are the tags that this come with, the Bluetooth recognition tag. You've got your owner's card with your disarm information in there. You've got your owner's manual there. So that's just sort of a brief rundown of what this system comes with from a handover standpoint. Okay, so we're now just going to go inside the vehicle. Now, truly, with this security upgrade, there's not a hell of a lot to see other than the additional LED that we've fitted up there. So this allows us to go into programming, and this is a visual indication. So this LED will actually flash blue when we arm and disarm the alarm system. So if I just went in to actually arm the alarm there, you can see that's giving us a nice blue flash, and it's really bright at night. I'll just disarm it so it's not going to do anything while we're away. Now, the other thing with this is, obviously, we did semi-talk about the tag, or the Bluetooth tag that this comes with. So this is what allows the security system to work in conjunction with the factory Ford system. Now, if this tag isn't present, so let's say for sake of argument somebody tries to scan your vehicle to duplicate the keys and get in your vehicle, this tag obviously won't be present. Therefore, the alarm system will start a countdown, and within a matter of seconds of somebody starting the vehicle, this will then want to see that tag. Now, if this isn't present, what will happen is the engine will cut out, it will stall, the alarm will sound, you'll get a notification on your app, so it gives you all-round protection. We've also programmed some of the factory buttons, so you can press the factory buttons if, let's say for sake of argument, the Bluetooth tag ever got damaged or lost or was flat. So this gives you a secondary way of disarming the system. So all round a fantastic security upgrade for your Ford Transit. And for more information, obviously just give the guys at Source Sounds a call and we can talk you through this type of upgrade. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on and talk about the audio that we've done in here, because again, the audio upgrade is just as important as the security, but obviously security first, audio later, or obviously if you like some of these guys, let's get it done and let's get it done in one go. So I'll talk you through it now. The audio system, or the connectivity on these new vans, absolutely mega. Ford have done a fantastic job of making this look, feel incredible, and obviously as you can see in an MSRT, the most incredible sort of interior for a van anyway. Now, audio wise, location of stock speakers. So we have the stock tweeters here, we have the woofers in the door and down there, as you can see. This doesn't have the little badge on the corner, so it's not the B&O, but truly the B&O actually doesn't sound that great anyway. What we've done in here is we've added some speakers in the rear there, so you can see on the bulkhead. It does have a location in the rear doors, but there's no cabling in the vehicle. It can be done, but it's honestly acoustically better to have them in the back shelf if you want rear speakers. Now what we've also done with this is we've done some coding on this vehicle. So now we have the facility in here. So most of these vans, although it is, as you can see, a 5-seat vehicle, most of these vans just have front speakers. And now that says balance and fade, so we've actually got the facility to be able to fade to the rear and the front, left to right, etc. So this gives us that facility to be able to use these speakers and use this system properly. Now I'm going to show you where we've mounted the equipment, because that is important in this. We want to be as factory looking as humanly possible and as discreet as humanly possible. So I'll just go through that now and show you exactly what's what. I will finish off with a bit of a demo of this, but again, the microphones don't do the sound justice. It's something you would need to come to our store and have a listen to the quality of the product, because the be all and end all, to be fair with this, is the quality is just first class, and it's something the van really needs. Right then, so we're just going to talk about the factory audio. So as you can see here, these are the products that we've fitted within this Audison Hertz upgrade. These are the stock speakers, so I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Ford, but these are really not particularly great quality. Obviously our equipment's fitted in the same location as these. You can see there a little capacitor on the back for a 6 dB per octave crossover. Paper cones, they're not fantastic. As you can see, the quality is just poor, and that's obviously why the factory system limits what these things can do. Well, with our DSP amplifier, this allows us to remove those limits and drive the speakers that we're selling, drive them properly basically. Okay, so stock location in the doors, as I've just sort of shown you. Woofers are there. There is a hell of a lot of soundproofing done to make these doors and this stock location work well, which I'll show you now. So if I close the door, first and foremost, you can hear there the door sounds far more solid, and if I knock on the door, you can hear how sort of solid that door is. Now I'm just going to show you the rear doors. We haven't fitted speakers in here, but if you listen how tinny this is, it's just incredibly tinny sounding. Again, they can be soundproof, the doors. We have soundproofed the bulkhead in the back, so I'll show you that now. So if we open the rear of the van, what we've done is our speakers, so that this is the inside, so this is the rear of the system. Speaker wires up out of the way, as you can see, van can still be used. Gives a great sound, very directional, and that's what you want with this. So I'll show you the amplifier location now, because that's where the magic happens. Okay, so let's talk about the magic of the amplifier. So first and foremost, our amplifier location, I don't know if you can see there, but that's the amplifier and the power cable, really nice and neat and out of the way. We've currently got this wire here, which is sort of coming out, but that's plugged into the laptop. Now the laptop gives us the facility to be able to tweak and tune this system. So the factory system here, as you can see, is incredibly well thought out. It works really well. But there are flaws in the output it gives. The laptop allows us to be able to correct these. So it allows us to make adjustments to the time alignment. It allows us to adjust crossover settings. It allows us to pretty much tune and tweak the system to suit the customer's needs fully. Now this in this setup here, the customer decided to not add a subwoofer. We have done packages with this system with adding a subwoofer underneath the rear seat. Some people go for it, some people don't. However, it's down to yourself. It's obviously down to budget, it's down to your audio needs. But in our opinion, this kind of setup here, using the Audison amplifier, allowing us to tune it through the laptop and make changes, is really as good as you can get in a vehicle of this caliber. Okay guys, so I promised you a demo, here it comes. So obviously again, license-free music, so YouTube, please play the music, and we'll let you have a listen. This is a fantastic tune and sounds absolutely amazing in here. What you had, what you lost. The clarity is just first class. What you lost. The bass response from the doors is good, and obviously the rear fill is just adds to the system. When it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. So I know it doesn't really come across on the video, but trust me, this sounds incredible. So for further information on having a security upgrade and or an audio upgrade, give the specialists at Source a call on 0114 257 1550 or email sales@sourcesounds.com. Thank you for your time guys, thank you for watching, and if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe. Take care.